What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Second Shot Golf channel. This is Wedge Assassin. Now, right off the bat, we're gonna start off with some of my favorite clubs in the bag. We got the 16 to 56 here, the MG4 high bounce grind. I like to do a variety of different shots with the wedges in my bag. So typically these grinds are what's called the C grind. I like this to glaze across a little bit across the turf, just a little bit better than it does in the standard bounce. I play just these two wedges. The pitching wedge, it's right at the 48, 49 degree loft. They're lofted pretty high because I typically like the feel of the shaft on as far as the weight in the head goes. So these are my three wedges that I play on pretty much any day-to-day rounds, any bases. I play the P7MBs and the short irons. This is the 9 to the 7. They're a little dirty, don't mind all of that. These are traditional loft, I think it's 1 degree weak. I play the Dynamic Gold True Temper X100 shafts, 130 grams. I like the low launch, but I compensate with that for the compression that I apply to the golf ball. I like to play a variety of different shots with these, so the blades are kind of where I get in. But once we get to the longer irons, we are going to the twin for the MBs, the MCs. These are a little dirty too. Don't come for me in the comments about the dirt on my clubs. But I do really like the shapes a little bit better on the MCs. I'll be honest, with the striking that I have on occasion, the forgiveness isn't really a model of numbers for me, but I figured if it's going to do the same thing as the MB, why not, you know? I have here my 3-iron. It's the JPX 900 Mizuno. Now this was given to me by a friend at work. This is actually a stiff shaft. It's got the Rogue Tour 246 shaft in it. Really good launch. I like to keep the iron in the air, but specifically this club is from when I'm at a long number out and I just want to put it on the green to give myself a good look. And then we have the T200 2-iron. This is my second. Now I would say it's my third favorite club in the bag. This is the Hazardous shaft. It's a 90 gram stiff flex. It's, as you can see, it's pretty sturdy. I like to hit this shot essentially off the tee or on those rare occasional shots where I like to go for it on the green, maybe about 250, 260 yards out. This is the club I'll take out. It's not very often that I'll pull this out on the fairway, but don't be surprised if I do. We have the QI10. No, this video isn't sponsored. We got the TaylorMade QI10. It's at a 9 degree, but I'm playing it at 7 degrees. This is a 7 degree driver. The Tour ADVF shaft is an extra stiff flex. I got it cut down to about 43 inches. I typically provide my own speed. I could provide my own launch. I get the ball in the air pretty well, so I don't really need any help with the distance or the speed, if you know what I'm trying to say there. So now we got to get to my second favorite club in the bag, Skydecamer Super Select Newport 2. This is a recent model, but I really love it. Down to the weight, down to the milling on the face, down to the specific length that I picked out for myself, and even just to the cover. Like, look at this. Check that out. When it comes to the designs on the putters and anything on their clubs, Titleist really doesn't disappoint. This is the golf ball. Bridgestone Tour-B XS, shout out to Tiger Woods. One of the best golf balls on the market in my opinion. I'm not somebody that likes to put spin on the ball. I'm really terrible at doing that. So this ball helps me, one, keep the ball in the air, and two, it makes me play a little bit more aggressive to pin locations that typically aren't accessible to certain shots. That way it sticks to the green a little bit faster and it rolls smoothly on the putts. That's everything I got in my bag. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Stay tuned for some more content. I'm out, y'all. Wedge Assassin.